Hey everybody, Phil Kerner here, the Tool and Die Guy, and on this video I'm going to teach you a different way to check the depth of a pocket. And here's a tried and tested way that I'm bringing you from my experience, and once in a while you get something that's really got to be held accurately. And I just machined this pocket, and I need to know, it's supposed to be a 1/2 inch deep, okay? And I know what this is, they're using this for, it's for a fixture, and I know they would like this as close as possible. So first thing I'm going to do, no matter which method you use, is take your stone and stone any edges or burrs off all these holes in the plate. Just make sure you're nice and flat. A burr can cock your depth mics up 2-3 thousandths, and that's the end of that. You're off. You'll never get the same answer twice in a row either. So make sure you're nice and flat with your stone. And then the next thing we're going to do is bring the depth mics out. And looks like we're pretty close to 500 thousandths deep there, a couple tenths short. Good enough, but I really wanted to know how close I was. Well, here's the trick. Basically, I put a 1/2 inch gauge block in there, and then the next thing I did was brought my indicator down and set a 0 on the plate. And then after that, all I had to do was come over and slide the indicator point over to the gauge block, and same answer pretty much, a couple tenths. Good enough. In a milling machine, it's sometimes hard to scrape off a couple tenths, okay? Sometimes it sucks in and bites more than that off, so I left that alone. So you can do that. Think about that. I mean, if you're really trying to hold a 1/2 thousandths with your depth mics, I'll tell you, I've been using depth mics a long time, and besides they're easy to read wrong, they read kind of backwards from regular mics, and anybody that's ever screwed up something by 25 thousandths knows what I'm talking about. Back in my days as a mold maker, you'll notice on my depth mics, if I switch back to that slide, this is part of my apprenticeship. I had to buy this set, and I have the 6-inch base, and it's a very wide base. And the reason we did that, we had to mic into our electrodes on our EDM machines all the time. Now you don't have to do that with the CNC EDM machines, but back then we had to depth mic into our electrodes to get them positioned correctly. So believe me, I've been reading depth mics for a long time, and yeah, they're accurate, but again, you're not going to beat, as I've told you 1,000 times in these videos, you're not going to beat gauge blocks and indicators. That's still the gold standard, okay? So I hope this helps you. This is a little old school trick from me. I'm Phil Kerner, the Tool and Die Guy, and we can't wait to get another video done here today. So we'll see you on the next one.